on Thursday, sir, but there's not enough time.
My father Capulet will have it so, and I'm nothing slow to slack his pace.
You say you do not know the lady's mind? Uneven is the court, sir. I like it not.
Immoderately she weeps for Tybalt's death, and therefore I have little talk the more. For Venus smiles not in a house of tears. Now, sir, her father counts it dangerous that she do give her sorrow so much sway, and in his wisdom hastes our marriage, to stop the inundation of her tears, which too much minded by herself may be put from her by society. Now do you see the reason of this haste?
I would if I knew not why I should be slow, sir. Ah, look! Here comes the lady towards myself.
Happily met, my lady and my wife.
That may be, sir, when I may be a wife.
That may be, must be, love, on Thursday next.
What must be shall be.
Come you to make confession to this father?
To answer that, I should confess to you.
Do not deny to him that you love me.
I will confess to you that I love him.
So will ye. I am sure that you love him.
If I do so, that will mean more if I say it behind your back than to your face.
Thy face is much abused with tears.
The tears haven't done much because my face was already looking bad enough before I started crying.
Thou wrongst it more than tears would thou repair.
What I say isn't slander, it's the truth. And what I say to my face.
Thy face is mine, and thou hast slandered it.
That may be the case because my face doesn't belong to me. Do you have time for me now, Doc, or should I come to you at evening mass?
My leisure serves me now, his daughter. My lord, we must entreat the time alone, as we please.
God shield us with disturbed devotion. Maria, on Thursday early will I rouse thee. Till then adieu, and keep this holy kiss.
Oh, shut the door, and when thou hast done, come weep with me. This mess is past hope, past cure, past help.
Oh, Juliet, I already know thy deed. The strength may pass the compass of my wits. I hear thou must, and nothing may prorogue it. Next on Thursday, being married to this countess.
Tell me not, Bard, that thou hearest of this, unless you can tell me how to prevent this. If you are so wise and can't help, please be kind enough to call this solution wise.
That is a knife. That down.
And I'll solve this problem with this knife. God joined my heart to my love, and you join our hands together. And if I marry another man, they shall slay them both. Caught between these two difficulties, I'll act as judge with this bloody knife. And despite with this your experience and education be not long to speak, I long to die, and if thou speakest not of remedy.
Oh, daughter, I do spy a kind of hope, which is as desperate an execution, as desperate as we would to prevent, if rather than to marry county pairs, thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, then it's likely thou will undertake a thing like death to try to wage a shame. That copes with death himself escape from it. And if thou darest, I'll give thee remedy.
Oh, you can tell me to jump off the battle post of any tower or walk down any crime-ridden street, or tell me to sit in a field full of poisonous snakes, chain me up with wild bears, hide me every night with dead bodies, with wet, smelly flesh and skulls without jawbones, or tell me to climb down a freshly dug grave. All those ideas make me tremble, but I would do anything for my sweet love.
Well then, go home, be married, give consent to marry parents. Wednesday is tomorrow, tomorrow night look that thou lie alone. Let not the nurse lie with thee in thy chamber. Take thou this vow, then be in bed, and this distilling liquor drink thou off. And when presently through all thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humor, for no pulse shall so cease. The warmth, no breath, no warmth shall testify if thou livest. The rose in thy lips and cheeks shall fade to waning ashes. Thy eyes will fall like death when he shuts up the day of life. And perhaps in the stiff and stark and cold appear like death. If thou darest, I do believe, if possible, I shall let Romeo know by my letters about this drift. And thou shalt continue 2 and 48 hours of sleep. If then, Romeo and I will wake you by that time, and if no one constitutory nor will we spare, abate thy vow of enacting it.
Give me, and tell me not to fear.
Oh then, go and be strong, be prosperous. With this resolve, I'll send a friar with speed to Manful with my letters to thy lord. And perhaps, yes, this shall do, my lady, this shall do.
Love, give me strength, and strength should help afford. Farewell, dear father.
Adieu.
So many guests invite us here are rich. Sirrah, go hire me 20 cunning cooks.
You shall have none for ill, sir, for all try, if they can lick their fingers.
How canst thou try them so?
Marry, sir, 'tis an ill cook that cannot lick his own fingers. Therefore he that cannot lick his own fingers goes not with me.
Go, begone. We shall be much unfurnished for this time. What, is my daughter gone to Friar Lawrence?
Aye, forsooth!
Well, he may chance to do some well on her. A peevish, self-willed harlotry it is.
See where she comes from. Shift with merry look.
How now, my headstrong, where have you been gadding?
I went somewhere where I learned that being disobedient to my father is a sin. Doc instructed me to beg you pardon. Pardon, I beseech you. Henceforward I am ever ruled by you.
Send for the county, go tell him of this. I'll have this knot knit up by tomorrow morning.
I met the young man at Doc's store, and I treated him with proper love and respect, but through modesty.
Why, I am glad on. This is well, this is well. Stand up, stand up. This is as should be. Let me see the county. Mary, go, I say, and fetch him hither. Now, afore God, this reverend holy friar, our whole city is much bound to him.
Nurse, will you come with me to my closet to choose the right jewelry and dress that will as you fit to furnish me tomorrow?
No, not till Thursday. There's time enough. Go, nurse, go with her. We'll to church tomorrow. We shall be short in our provisions. 'Tis now near night. Tush, I will stir about, and all things shall be well. I warrant thee, wife. Go thou to Juliet, help to deck up her. I'll not to bed tonight. Let me alone. I'll play the housewife for this once. Well, ho, they are all forth. Well, I'll walk myself to Chino to prepare him up against tomorrow. My heart is wondrous light since this same wayward girl is so reclaimed.
Hey, nurse, these attires are best, but I pray they leave me to myself tonight, for I have need of many orisons to move the heavens to smile upon my state, which, well thou knowest, is cross and full of sin.
What? Are you busy, Hope?
No, madam, we have called such necessaries as are behooful for our state tomorrow, so please you, let me now be left alone, and have Anita this night sit up with you, for I'm sure you have your hands full and all with this so sudden business.
Good night. Get thee to bed and rest, for thou hast need.
Farewell! God knows when we shall meet again. I have a faint cold fear that thrills through my veins that almost freezes up the heat of life. I'll call them back again to comfort me. Nurse! Here. My dismissal scene, I needs must act alone. Come vial, what if this mixture do not work at all? Should I then be married tomorrow morning? No, no, this shall forbid it. Lie thou there. What if it be a poison that friar subtly hath ministered to have me dead? Lest in this marriage he should be dishonored, but because he married me before to my Romeo. I fear it is, yet methinks it should not. For he hath tried being a holy man. How if, when I'm laid into the tomb, I wake before the time my Romeo comes to redeem me? There's a fearful point. Shall I not be stifled in the vault, to whose foul mouth no healthsome air breathes in, and there die strangled my ere Romeo comes? Or if I live, it is not very like that, the horrible conceit of death and night, together with the terror of the place, as in a vault an ancient reciprocal, where for this 100 years the bones of my buried ancestors are packed, where bloody Bernardo lie yet green in earth, lies feasting in a shroud, where, as they say, at some hours in the nights, spirits resort. Alack, alack, it is not like that. I so early waking with loathsome smells and shrieks like mandrakes torn out of the earth, that living mortals, hearing them, run mad. Oh, if I wake, I shall not be distraught, environed with all these hideous fears, and madly played with my forefathers' fingers, and plucked the mangled Bernardo from his shroud. And in this rage, with some great kingsman bone, as with a club dash out my desperate brains. Oh, look! Methinks I see my cousin's ghost, seeking out my love that did spite of his body upon a rapier's point. Stay, Bernardo, stay! My love, my love, my love. I drink, here's a drink. I drink to thee.
spices. Nurse!
They call for dates and kitties in the pastry.
Come, stir, stir, stir. The second cock hath crowed, the curfew bell hath rang. 'Tis 3 o'clock. Look to the baked meats, good Angelica, spare not for cost. No, not a whit. What I have watched here from now, all night for lesser cause, and near been sick. And you have been a mouse hunt in your time, but I will watch you from such watching now. A jealous hood, a jealous hood.
Go, you cock queen, go! Get you to bed! Faith, you'll be sick tomorrow for the night's watching.
Now, fellow, what is there?
Things for the cook, sir, I know not what.
Make haste, make haste.
I have a head, sir, that will find out logs, and never trouble Peter for that matter.
Mass and well said, a merry horse on her, thou shalt be loggerhead. Good faith, 'tis day, the county will be here with music straight. For he said he would. Oh, I hear him near. Nurse, wife, whoa-ho, what nurse I say? Nurse! Go waken Juliet and trim her up. I'll go chat with Paris. Hi, make haste, the bridegroom has already come. Make haste, I say.
Mistress, my mistress, Maria! Fast, I warned her. She, why then, why lady, by you strong a bed, why love I see, madame, sweetheart. You take your penny's worth now, sleep for a week, for the next night I warrant the county terrace has set up his rest. God forgive me, Mary and amen. How sound is she asleep? I needs must wake her. Madame, madame, madame. Aye, let the county take you your bed. He'll fight you up, I faith. Will it not be? What dressed and in your clothes, and down again. I must needs wake you. Lady, lady, lady. Alas, alas, the lady's dead. My lady's dead. Oh, where they that? Some awful tay. Oh, my lady, my lady.
What noise is here?
Oh, lamentable day.
What's the matter?
Look, look, my lady's dead. Oh, heavy day.
Oh me! Oh my only life! Revive and look up, or I will die with thee! Help! Help! Call for help!
For shame, bring Juliet forth, her lord is come.
She's dead. Disease. She's dead. Alas the day.
Alas the day! She's dead! She's dead! She's dead!
Let me see her. Out alas, she's cold. Her blood is settled and her joints are stiff. Life on these lips have long been separated. Death lies on her like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of all the field.
Oh, lamentable day.
Oh, woeful time! Death hath ta'en her hence to make me wail, ties up my tongue, and will not let me speak.
Oh, woeful day. Most lamentable day. Most woeful day that ever I yet did behold. Oh, day, oh, day, oh, day, oh, hateful day. Never was seen so black a day as this. Oh, woeful day, oh, woeful day. Faith, we may put up our pipes and be gone. Aid by my troth, the case may be amended.
What is this? Right. She was supposed to be by church by now, is that no? Oh dear. He's all for shame. Confucius can Confucius not in these lives. Your part in her you cannot keep from death. But heaven has part in all of eternal life. What is this to be said? I say, oh, just love your child so ill, yet you run mad seeing that she is well. She's not well married that lives married long. She's best married that dies married young. Dry up your tears and stick to rosemary on this fair course. And as customary as we must take her to church.
O son, the night before thy wedding day, hath death lain thy wife. There she lies, flower as she was, deflowered by him. Death is my son-in-law, death is my heir. My daughter he hath wedded, I will die, and leave him all, life, living, all is death.
Sir, we must go. Everyone prepare the cost to fall on her grave. So we must really leave.
Honest, good fellows, put up, for well you know this is a pitiful case. Faith, we may put up our pipes and be gone.
Oh, musicians, heart's ease. Oh, and you will play heart's ease.
Why heart's ease?
Oh, musicians, because my heart itself plays heart's ease. My heart is full. Oh, play me some merry dump to comfort me.
Not a dump, we. 'Tis no time to play now.
You will not then?
No.
I will give it to you soundly then.
What will you give us?
No money on my faith, but the glee. I will give you the minstrel.
Then I will give you the serving creature.
Then I will lay the serving creature's dagger on your pate. I will carry no crochets. I'll ray you, I'll fy you. Do you know me?
And you ray us and thaw us, you note us. Pray you put up your dagger and put out your wit.
Then have at you with my wit. I will beat you with an iron wit, and put up my iron dagger. Answer me like men. When gripping griefs the heart doth wound, and doleful dumps the mind oppress, then music with her silver sound. Why silver sound? Why music with her silver sound? What say to you, Simon Captain?
Marry, sir, because silver hath a sweet sound.
Prates, what say to you, Hugh Grebeck?
I say silver sound because musicians sound for silver.
Prates too, what say to you, James Soundpost?
Faith, I know not what to say.
Oh, I cry you mercy, you are the singer. I will say for you, it is music with its silver sound, because musicians have no gold for sounding. That musicians with her silver sound with speedy help doth lend redress.
What a pestilent knave is the same. Hang him, Jack. Come, we'll in here, tarry for the mourners, and stay for dinner.